HIW Wildside wrestling fans. I am the real Bobby Munson, and with me, Papa Smokes, the man with the angelic voice, and we're bringing you a new edition of Wildside TV. How are you doing this week, Papa Smokes?
I'm doing all right, Bobby.
That's good to hear. And we had a brand new intro here on Wildside TV. Hope you fans enjoy it because we're always trying to bring you something new and exciting. And speaking of exciting, we have Devil's Night here tonight, the second biggest Wildside show of the entire year, and it is going to be chaotic, Papa Smokes. Our main event tonight here on Wildside TV is that tag team match for the tag team titles. A no DQ. Fans bring their own weapons. It is going to be the Western Lions defending their tag team titles against Team Flex Appeal here tonight. And the fans are pouring in. They're ready to go. And let's get that video intro started.
Can't wait for the matches tonight, Bobby. But first of all, Papa Smokes wants to address the situation that's caused so much controversy from last night. I attended a CWE show at the Struttin' and Cuttin' tour. I watched Los Rudos, Dice Steel, and El Asesino appear at this event. They had a match versus Rekka and Yoshimura from DDT Pro Wrestling. This was a great match. It was a varied match and a 15-minute long match in which Los Rudos were victorious. But later on in the evening, following the main event, Los Rudos attacked Tyler Colton and Danny Duggan of CWE, laid a vicious beating on these men and left them lying in the ring. After this, Colton and Duggan found Assassino's Central Canadian Heavyweight Championship belt and the disgrace that they put upon this belt, spitting on it, throwing it in the trash can. It was just unbelievable. I could hardly stay in my seat. I wanted to get in there and defend it myself. I want to just address this situation because there's been a lot of harsh feelings from fans throughout Wildside Nation, and I just wanted to say something about that and make sure that the air was clear about this incident.
That's a good thing you bring that up, and yes, that is quite disrespectful on behalf of the members of CWE Wrestling here in Saskatoon to disrespect our title belt. My feelings for Assassino aside, nobody should ever disrespect an HIW championship.
And let me tell you, the response from this is going to be swift and brutal. All you fans out there, we got a war coming. Make no question about it. It's going to be a war.
Hey, that much more reason to show up to every single one of the Wildside shows here in Saskatoon, folks, because you never know what you're going to get. And you don't know what you're going to get here tonight. If you were not present in person for Devil's Night, you really don't know what you're missing. I mean, you're going to get to see it here on Wildside TV. You're going to get the best that we can deliver to you, but nothing beats the live experience when it comes to a Wildside show. And we're ready to get this night started off. We're going to get J.G. Muller heading down to the ring. Going to be back on ring announcing here tonight after a short absence away. He's got the vocal cord all warmed up, and he's ready to go here. He's ready to have a little fun at Devil's Night, just like the two of us are. So I know you attended this event as well, too, in person, Papa Smokes, and just an absolute barn burner from start to finish. I mean, this would be the biggest capacity crowd we have had for a Wildside show outside of the Battle Arts.
It was packed. It was wild. I had such a good time at this. The fans we have are vocal and extremely crazy. It's a great time. I recommend everybody come down and check it out.
And make sure you get down early because this one sold right out, folks. There was standing room only, so make sure you get yourself nice and early to any HIW event. Speaking of which, I believe we have another one coming up mid-November. It's either the 15th or the 16th. Around there, check your schedules. It's another Friday night event, so make sure to get your tickets at hiwcanada.com so you don't miss a moment of the action. But we're going to get things started off with, a new face to Wildside TV, but not a new face to the company. This is the return of Alexander Prime, and it was revealed recently that he is now a half owner of HIW.
Oh, what a blockbuster, Munson. Alexander Prime was one of the top wrestlers in this company in the past few years, but he relocated and wasn't wrestling for this company anymore. But look who's back, the return of Alexander Prime.
The fans remember him. They're excited to see him back in that ring. I'm excited to see him back. I think this is going to be great for both HIW Canada and for Wildside to have Alexander Prime in charge of things. Great decision by Alexander Prime.
Took excessive force on Tommy Gallivan, and he broke his arm. I was there, I saw it. For this, I have also suspended El Asesino.
Oh, that's fantastic news. We don't have to put up with Los Rudos for an entire month here on Wildside TV. No wonder they've been off on CWE trying to pull things over their Papa Smokes, because they're not even allowed here in the building tonight.
This is brutal. Prime can't do this. Who does he think he is coming in here suspending people right, left, and center?
Yeah, well, he's the new boss, and he has something against Los Rudos, and I don't blame him. Good on you, Alexander Prime. You made a great decision. We're going to kick off the night, and we're going to kick it off strong. We've got a great, fantastic match in store for you guys. Here comes Leo London, and he's going to be taking on Cannonball Kelly. Now, Leo London recently had a match with Tony Novak on our show, but Papa Smoke, since then, Leo London really been making a bit of a name for himself across Canada here.
Yeah, he sure has. Leo London usually hails out of Winnipeg, and he recently did a program with a certain fairly famous wrestler named Kenny Omega, and his name's all over the lips of wrestling fans across Canada right now.
And Leo London, you see there, one half of the PCW Tag Team Champions. So that is the title that you see him currently holding inside that ring. And, you know, I mean, what an amazing feat to be able to step in the ring, someone the caliber of Kenny Omega, and then to come here and also get to, you know, join in on our show as well, too. And, you know, he's given up a lot of size here in a match against Cannonball Kelly.
Yeah, he sure is, but don't question the Gentleman Grappler. He's got a lot of moves in his repertoire, and he'll take Cannonball Kelly to the limit for sure.
We haven't seen Cannonball Kelly in quite some time. In fact, the last time I saw him, he was being thrown across that ring by Sheik Shabazz, our Wildside provincial champion.
Yeah, it might not be a coincidence, Munson. I wouldn't have been getting up too quickly after a move like that.
But he's back. He's better than ever. Cannonball Kelly looking to get back to his winning ways. And the fans are erupting here in Saskatoon. They love this man.
Cannonball's entertained HIW fans for many years around here. He's a dynamic performer. He's a very popular and charismatic wrestler. Fans can't get enough of him.
Saw a very unique style of wrestling coming out of Leo London in his match against Tony Novak. A lot of quicker, high-flying moves. Are those moves going to be limited against somebody the size of Cannonball Kelly in this matchup?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I suspect that Leo London will revert to some of his grappling moves. Maybe try and take the game down to the mat. Try and take Cannonball, leave him on the mat, where he can use holds and other types of moves to weaken the big guy.
Well, he's definitely no stranger to the holds, actually making Tony Novak tap out in their matchup. If you need to go see that one, check back here on Wildside TV, and make sure everybody to subscribe to our channel and help us get the word out about Wildside TV each and every Saturday here in your homes.
Look at this, Munson. He tried to reach around. He can't get his arms around the stomach of Cannonball Kelly.
There's some of that quickness we talked so much about. Leo London now taking it to Cannonball Kelly. Whoa! Oh, and like you said there, Papa Smoke, grounding Cannonball.
Yeah, he's got a lot of tricks.
A veteran Cannonball Kelly heading towards those ropes, making sure that Leo London cannot secure a submission hold at this time.
Here's the danger of a grappler like Leo London too. You can see he's got his eye on Cannonball's left arm. He might just work that arm until it's useless in the match.
We're now spilling right to the outside, and as you can see, the fans nice and close on this one, and right into the merch table. You know it's going to be a fantastic night when someone's hitting the merch table early on in the evening. And don't think any tables are going to be safe here at Devil's Night come the end of the night with that big matchup that we've got for your main event, the Western Lions. Team Flex Appeal, no holds barred, no rules, fans bring the weapons, and I saw the weapons at ringside. It's going to get nasty here tonight, Pop Smokes.
Yeah, I believe that. This place is going to be a mess once that match is done.
Cannonball Kelly now slowing down the speed of this matchup, which is definitely going to work more in his favor. But I mean, for the size of the guy, Cannonball Kelly can move around with the best of them as well, too. I mean, speed has definitely not been a factor against him on most occasions.
No question, he's surprised more than one opponent before with the amount of speed he can muster out of that big body.
Connecting hard there on Leo London. Now Leo to the outside. What goes up must come down, as by the looks of it here. Or back right into the ring in this case. There's that speed and agility that nobody expects from Cannonball Kelly, but when he hits it on you, look out. I mean, Cannonball Kelly, I mean, he has been around for a good majority of HIW's time here and stuff like that. I mean, he has seen them come and go, and you know, it's amazing to see the progression of what kind of superstars are in the ring today. I wonder what the difference is for Cannonball Kelly at this stage of his career facing some of these new guys as opposed to what it was when he was for the young blue chipper starting out.
Well, for all that, Cannonball Kelly's never really changed his style too much. He's a brawler, he's a hard striker, he uses his weight, he uses his agility, and there's not a lot of people that can pin his shoulders to the mat for the 3 count.
Well, don't mess with a formula that works is what it comes down to. And DDT there from Leo London, and Cannonball Kelly is seeing stars. Just about out of 3 count there. That would have been huge news. I think picking up a victory over Cannonball Kelly is just going to raise that status of Leo London and just propel him straight to the top. I mean, to have stepped in the ring with the likes of Kenny Omega and then to come here and beat one of our finest veterans, I mean, your star is going to rise quickly.
I think his star just got flattened there, Munson.
I believe so. We might have to call roadside assistance to come scrape him off the ring apron here. It looks like Cannonball might be signaling that this one is all but done. He has Leo where he wants him. Oh, Leo London with a nice counter there. Whoa!
Wow, what a strike, the Marquis of Queensbury boxing rules strike. I like it.
And that's why I'm glad. The one reason I'm glad you're here, Pop, is to let us know about the names of these moves that I could not even find an encyclopedia to figure out. And again, last I checked, Papa Smokes knew more about wrestling holds before I was even a thought in my parents' mind. Oh, the big man driving Leo down hard. It's got to be over now. There it is. Cannonball Kelly coming back, picking up a big victory here tonight. That's got to give him the confidence he needs going forward here on Wildside Wrestling.
A great showing by Leo London too, but you're always in tough when you're fighting Cannonball Kelly. It's no shame to lose to him.
Definitely not. Great match either way, and a great night to start off here on Wildside TV. To start off all the Devil's Night. Oh, Cannonball Kelly getting right in the camera there. And you know what, folks? We're going to cut away here for just a moment. We're going to try something new here on Wildside TV. There was a couple of pre-taped promos that both Team Flex Appeal and the Western Lions cut shortly after their last match that they had with one another. And this was the build-up and the lead into what is going to happen in our main event here tonight. So hope you enjoy. We're going to cut to backstage area with both the Western Lions and Team Flex Appeal.
Exciting. Let's hear it, Munson.
Western Lions, you want to get disqualified for the third month in a row against me and Mike McSugar? You want to keep introducing weapons into our matches? Fine. How about a no disqualification match for those tag team titles? And I'm not sure that you want to step into the ring with us and no disqualifications. Did you see what we did to Cannonball Kelly and King Cash at the Pile of Bones Rumble? I know you guys were there.
Team Flex Appeal can only play nice for so long. Screw you, Western Lions. You want to step into the ring with us? You think we are pushovers? Come into the middle of that ring and see what Team Flex Appeal can do.
In no disqualification match, King Cash and Cannonball Kelly were left a bloody mess, and I can guarantee you the same thing is going to happen to you two in Saskatoon next month.
Western Lions, we're coming for you.
Flex Appeal, Flex Appeal, Flex Appeal. Michael Allen, Richard Clark, Mike McSugar. We heard what you had to say. We heard that you wanted to challenge the Western Lions, Brandon Van Danielson and Michael Richard Blais, HIW's true main event, to a no disqualification match next month in October for these tag team championships. Guys, that's cool. I understand your problem. You think the only reason we still have these is because we get ourselves disqualified. But the fact of the matter is, the reason we have these is because we are the very best. No one is on our level. And the only reason we've been getting disqualified is because it's a whole lot of fun to put the hurt on you. So imagine when there are no disqualifications, just what the Western Lions will and can do to you. We will chew you up, we will spit you out, and we will leave you for dead inside our den. October, we will see you there. Tell them, Beeves!
Hurting people is the Lions' specialty, so welcome to the jungle, baby!
See you there.
Well, strong words from both teams, and this is exciting, Papa Smokes. This is what we've been waiting for. We've been advertising this for quite some time. This big main event for those tag team titles. No holds barred, no disqualifications. We're going to do the absolute best to keep up with all the action here tonight, but this is going to be chaos. I mean, there is no tags. This is everyone just getting in there, and it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, Munson, this is going to be sheer mayhem. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time. Tonight it's happening. Here we go.
I made sure that Better Bobby was all geared up, ready to go down there at ringside with his camera. He's going to do the best to follow the action everywhere it goes, because I'm certain this one isn't going to spend a whole lot of time in the ring here tonight.
Better Bobby better watch to make sure he doesn't get swept up in the action.
He might have a close call or two, but I'm sure that Team Flex Appeal will make sure that Better Bobby stays safe down there. Can't say the same for the Western Lions. They've had their eye out for Better Bobby for a while now. Mike McSugar looking like he's all dressed up here for Halloween night. Not his usual attire and not his usual self by the looks of it. He looks a little bit more focused than he usually does coming down to the ring.
Yeah, the groin thrusting struck you as focused, I guess.
That was minimal. We usually get that, but I didn't see any special dances happening down there at ringside. Even though I specifically requested a special one just for Papa Smokes, but it didn't happen, I guess.
I've had it before, Munson, much to my chagrin. It's a bit of a coming of age of HIW if you haven't had a lap dance from Mike McSugar on his way to the ring.
Well, I can say I haven't had the lap dance, but I know Better Bobby's had his ass grabbed and had the camera kissed a few times down there. And here they are, that very dominant tag team, the HIW Tag Team Champions. Titles that they have been defending quite well since their win back in May at Battle Arts. I mean, these guys have been a dominating force, not just here in HIW Wildside, but also all across Western Canada as well, too. If you do not know about the Western Lions yet, you don't know what you're missing. A lot of history, especially between Richard Blais and Micheal and Richard Clark. And we're not even going to get a bell here. We're just going to get started.
You're off already. That's the kind of match this is. No one's waiting for the bell or nothing.
As we said, there's the bell finally, and I don't think this ring is going to be enough to contain this matchup. As you can see already, spilled to the outside, and we're already heading to the weapons. Toilet seat. This could get unique.
Dear Lord. I don't want to see what McSugar is going to do with that.
Oh, even the big man threw the ropes on that one. People at the bar might need to watch out. I think they might need to put a cage down there at the front of the bar, just in case things get a little too wild here tonight. Oh, and the board smacked right across Blais's back.
Wow, the sound of that.
I think they heard that at the bar next door. Now McSugar looking to fly. This is the kind of match where our referee here tonight is almost nothing more than a spectator to call the ending. Oh my goodness.
BVD. He's a wild man.
What an impact BVD has made on Wildside Wrestling since his debut. His debut that occurred, I believe that would have been earlier this year. So it's been quite the 2018 for him since coming here to Wildside Wrestling. And wow, that is quite the leap there from Micheal and Richard Clark, taking all three men down.
All this action's been on the outside so far. I think the ring's only there as somewhere to leap from.
And speaking of which, I think we're going to see it again. Incredible. Oh, but he hit BVE. Richard Blais has hit his own partner. And he is stunned, and now Team Flex Appeal are going to take advantage. This is honestly the first time, aside from using it as diving, that the ring is being utilized. Team Flexible very much on the same page here, looking quite in unison as they give us some sit-ups. Blais is taking an absolute beat, and BVD is going to want to get back to his feet as soon as possible, or this could look bad for the Western Lions. It sounds like it's push-up time here, Papa Smokes.
Not again.
Fans ask and the fans shall receive, because Micheal and Richard Clark, what an entertainer, giving us exactly what we want here tonight. A little bit of fun, a little bit of entertainment, and a whole lot of action. And that was something else right there. You think Blais might have a bad taste in his mouth after that one?
Yeah, that's one that Papa Smokes doesn't have a name for.
And how about that one?
It's distasteful is what it is.
Papa Smokes, don't get butthurt over that.
Very funny, Bobby.
We're so packed in the Cosmo Hall here tonight, they're struggling to even get those tables out from underneath the ring. I don't even know if I know what the final count for attendance here at the show was tonight, but good God, it was quite packed in there.
Check these tables out, Munson, too. Other wrestling companies don't use the real thick wooden tables like that. This is the real deal right here.
And Wildside, when we want something to hurt, we make it hurt. And I wouldn't expect anything less from the Western Lions and Team Flex Appeal at all. As I was saying earlier, before this match even kind of chaotically got out of control, that there is a lot of history between Micheal Richard Blais, Michael Allen, Richard Clark, from tag team action to singles competition. I mean, these two have been at the top of the game here in HIW Wildside, and no love lost between the two of them, have taken each other to war many, many times.
What's Blais after under the ring here?
I guess when one table's not quite enough, table for two. And this has got to be filled with absolute bad intentions here. McSugar's going to need to get the hell out of there. It's looking bad for him. Oh, Blais to the hard floor on the outside there, and McSugar fighting for his life on the ring apron. Oh, and those big elbows from the big man BVD. Team Flex Appeal working over BVD. I think it's time to go back to those weapons. Oh,
my word.
Nothing like throwing the whole bin of weapons right in the face of Micheal Richard Blais. At this point, I don't even know if Better Bobby knows where to look. We got action going on one side. We got action going right in front of us here. I knew this was going to get out of hand. And I have to agree with the fans in attendance. This is awesome. And this is what you get when you come to a Wildside show. Jeez, those kendo shots.
Look at this, Munson. This is pandemonium. It's awesome.
I think between the people who were there to witness this live, Papa Smokes, and the ones who are watching right now on Wildside TV, the word is going to spread about Wildside Wrestling, especially after this particular matchup. And just so you know, ahead of schedule, if you think this is great, folks, you're going to want to tune into Wildside TV next week. So again, if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get notified, because next Saturday, we've got a very first in the making. Kat Von Hees, Bobby Sharp, in a hair versus hair match. This is the first time that husband versus wife has taken place in all of professional wrestling.
Yeah, I just can't wait to build up, and the anger between the two of them has just been insane. That match is going to be out of this world. And
that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep bringing you the absolute best. And I guess to hell with the damage deposit here tonight, McSugar says. I guess Alexander Prime's going to be footing the bill for that one to the Cosmo Hall.
Well, as we've all been watching the build-up to this match, that it seemed like a regular match, and the ring couldn't contain the anger and the aggression of these two teams. There were disqualifications, there were countouts, so now they had to settle it in this match. And look at the brawling that's going on here. It's nice that they don't have to worry about tags and and disqualifications and referees, they can just fight.
And I think after that kendo stick shot, Michael Allen, Richard Clark doesn't have to worry about having kids in the future either. Whoa, what a sick pile driver that was.
Destructive.
And a kick out still. And Blaze is not happy. Blaze, that is a HIW official you get your hands off of. We got a cooking pan in the ring now. I mean, what didn't the fans bring here tonight? I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it got lost in the shuffle there or not, Papa Smokes, but I know, having been here live, I saw somebody brought an Aladdin VHS tape as one of the weapons here tonight.
That's probably the best use for it rather than watching it, hitting somebody over the head with it. Oh, now these garbage cans are getting involved.
Looks like Blaze wants the fans to move out of the way. And if he's telling you, fans, he means it. So get out of your seats and move to the side. Oh, dirty. And into the merch table instead. I guess who needed to really be sitting during this one anyway?
I couldn't stay in my seat. All the people, the fans are standing up in front of me. I'm just going to stand this entire time.
Michael Allen, Richard Clark just getting smashed into those chairs. Western Lions looking strong enough. I don't know what just got cracked across the back of McSugar, but it did not look pleasant. I believe it was a red traffic light of some sort.
This match is completely broken down now. We haven't seen them anywhere near the ring in some minutes now. Fighting out amongst the crowds. The chairs have gone flying. Stuff is getting smashed. This is truly an awesome, destructive match.
Blaze up on that stage now.
No, not on the cement floor.
Oh, what the hell? Oh.
Wow. These teams are pulling out all the stops tonight. Taking the risks, taking high risks in these maneuvers. This is just great.
These four men will not be the same after this one's all said and done. I mean, if it is all said and done, I mean, I don't know how any of them are still even able to stand after the beatings they've taken.
Yeah, we got a squash racket involved here now.
Oh, I think BVD get a little payback on McSugar there, a little slap on the ass. And you can check out much of the great HIW merchandise there as Michael, Richard, Blais, and BVD start clearing it off the tables. Oh God, what do they have in mind here? Oh, good McSugar. Fight back. Last thing we needed is another dive from the top rope from that big man BVD.
Instead, just a kendo stick across the back. Just the cracking sound throughout the Cosmo Hall is just unbelievable.
And you can see the welts across these men's bodies already. What do they have in mind here? This does not look good. fans keeping a very clear distance at this point. And Blais to the top. Oh, this is going to get ugly, Pop Smokes.
Oh boy.
Holy,
Whoa!
jeez.
I can't believe it.
The table didn't break. Blais flipped it over top of them all.
All 4 men down now. What a tremendous impact from that. Oh, we got tables, we got chairs, we got merchandise. Everything's strewn throughout the Cosmo Hall here. This is insane.
I think whoever's going to be paying for those Kid Chocolate pictures now that they've all been wrecked and damaged is going to make Kid Chocolate feel really good about himself once he sees his merch sales tonight.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't think those Papa Smoke shirts are doing too good over there either.
Well, they've been getting sported around. I did see El Assassino wearing a Papa Smoke shirt at our last show.
But of course.
I cannot believe that Blais and BVD still on their feet, and Clark still trying to do everything he can to fight back. But McSugar, I mean, he is out of this thing, Papa Smokes. I mean, this has become a handicap match at this point.
Yeah, and hence the danger of these matches. If you lose your partner to injury or a concussion throughout this match, you might just find yourself on the receiving end of a double team for the rest of the match.
Your referee checking on Mike McSugar there, making sure that, you know, he's still alive and breathing, but at the same time, I don't think you're going to see Mike McSugar back. I mean, he is down. He is taking a beating. He's counted out of this thing. And I don't know how much more Michael Allen Richard Clark even has left in him. The Western Lions looking dominant, looking strong like they always do. I don't know if there's a way back for Team Flex Appeal, sad as it is to say.
Yeah, it might just be a matter of when Alan Clark gets his shoulders pinned for a 1, 2, 3.
Well, hold on here. He's fighting back with every last little bit that he's got. Over top of Blais into the Frankensteiner. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful drop kick right into the corner. Oh, what's Clark thinking now? Or are we going to go coast to coast here, Papa Smokes?
Oh my.
Of course we are. Oh man, did Blais take a shot to the face there.
The impact of that drop kick was tremendous.
And when we talk about Mike McSugar being out, Michael Allen Richard Blais might be out of this thing now. This might come down to BVD versus Michael Allen Richard Clark. It just goes to show how much any championship, the tag championships, the provincial championship, the Central Canadian Championship, or the Grand Championship here in HIW means so much to these individuals. They will stop at nothing to be called champion. As an array of "This is awesome" chants echo through the arena once again, the fans just loving every second of the action here tonight. And we hope you're enjoying it at home too. Hard to believe, Papa Smokes, 31 episodes so far of Wildside Wrestling, and look at how far we've come already.
Yeah, isn't it great, Munson? I was watching some of the old ones the other day. We've come a long way. We still got a lot more work to do.
Well, that kendo stick breaking across the back of Clark.
Flinging into the crowd.
And he still kicks out. At this rate, this match might not ever end. And you know what? Maybe I don't want this match to ever end. This one could keep going on forever.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
You see Mike McSugar there on the outside, still down and out. No recovery for him at all.
Do you think it's possible, Munson, that he's just lazy?
I would not expect that from Mike McSugar at all. I know he's a hard worker, one of the hardest workers we have here in HIW.
Whoa.
Oh no. Oh, a thunderous clothesline into the garbage can.
Wow. That'll ring your bell.
I think BVD favoring that arm a bit. I think that got him just as bad as it got Clark in the process. So what's he got in mind here now?
Speaking of bell ringing.
Oh! Wait, when it hurts too much to use your arm, you use the damn kendo stick. I mean, the ears of Michael Allen Richard Clark are probably ringing like profusely right now. He doesn't know where he is. Team Flex Appeal have taken a butt kicking here tonight.
Yeah, it's looking like Western Lions are going to finish this off. They've got Alan Michael in the ring right where they want him. And look at this setup. We've seen this one before.
Oh, getting a reverse. And he knocks Blais down from the top. Come on, Clark, you got this.
Oh! That front pile driver is going to slow down BVD.
Hey, McSugar, get in this match. He's hurt. Leave him alone.
It looks like Michael Allen Richard Clark now climbing those ropes right beside Michael Richard Blais. What does he have in mind here? And this night has been chaotic, Papa Smokes. I mean, expect the unexpected here in this matchup.
These two aerial experts both coming to the top rope at the same time. I can't wait to see this.
Oh my God!
Good
I don't even
Lord.
care. Holy shit, Papa Smokes, that was something else.
Yeah, well said, Munson.
And I think the fans share my sentiment on that one by the sounds of it. I mean, this is absolutely breathtaking action here tonight. Maybe one of the finest matches that we've seen here on Wildside TV yet to date. Oh no.
No. What?
Those tables are still very much there and ready to be smashed through.
Yeah, he usually does this from the other side of the rope, so this is... Oh no.
I mean, Blais doing everything he can to assure that he's not the one that gets sent to the outside here.
He gets a lot of momentum from this slingshot suplex. I fear for Blais right now.
Oh no!
Oh, can you believe that, Munson?
Both tables are completely broken. Both men are completely broken. All the guys are out. This is just absolute pandemonium. I mean, Mike McSugar's still there, completely out of things. Now the other three guys are completely out of this too.
Munson, did you hear the impact of those tables cracking in half? It's just outrageous.
I did, but do you see this here, Papa Smokes? It looks like Mike McSugar is like a phoenix rising from the ashes right now. He's got some life left in him. Question is, does he know where he is and what he needs to do at this point?
The referee's helping him to his feet.
And that last bit of adrenaline now kicking in for Mike McSugar. I mean, this might be his chance to capitalize. Oh,
Onto the garbage can.
it's over. We have new tag team champions. What a match, Papa Smokes.
Unbelievable. What a brawl.
As only these four men could put on here tonight. Just wow. I mean, if we could go do a rewind on our best matches of the year, when we did that earlier in this year, Papa Smokes, this one would definitely have trumped a couple of the options right away, if you ask me.
No question about that. Look at this. The awarding of new champions in HIW tag team scene.
They were tag team champions in the past, and now they've climbed back to the top of the tag team ranks. They are tag champions again. What a great team Team Flex Appeal are. Great to see them as champions. And you know what this means, though, Papa Smokes? I mean, this is far from over, because the Western Lions will be due a rematch and their rematch clause for those championships. So the fun and excitement of Team Flex Appeal versus the Western Lions has only just begun.
Wow. Just wow. It was the perfect match for Halloween. Thrills, spills, spooktacular goodness. Wow, they just impressed this crowd and everyone in it tonight.
Definitely, everyone's off their seats, excited. We hope you enjoyed it, folks. We're glad that we were able to bring it to you. Hopefully you'll tune in again next week with us here on Wildside TV. From myself and Papa Smokes, wishing you all the best and have yourself a great evening.
Happy Halloween.